I don't wanna go to school. I don't wanna go to school. I don't need fake friends. I don't need to be cool. I wanna sit by a pool.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm standing here in a shed and you can see what's behind me there. A lot of stuff. Basically, an old school desk from Carrickallen Hall, our local hall. I mean, these school desks are dated early 1900s. So it's going to be a grand job. Let me show you this a bit closer, okay? So this is your old style school desk. I mean, this one's in a pretty good condition, you know. So, just to show you, I mean, think of the history associated with this desk. So basically, my task is to refurbish this desk. Now, the thing is, probably what we're going to have to do here is sand it, treat it for woodworm, varnish it, you know, primer, coats, everything, a lot of work. I'm not really sure. We'll see as we go along, you know, how we're going to approach it. Look at the legs of the desk. They're going to have to be sandblasted, you know, or sandpapered, whatever. Some people have said I should take down the desk and do the bits of wood individually. That could make the job even harder. I'm not sure. First task anyhow is to get this workbench tidied up. You know, this hasn't been used in a long time, so there's a bit of work here to get this shed sort of halfway looking respectable, and I'm going to be in here a few hours every day. I'm going to need some inkwells for the desk. There's some stories behind these desks, you know, and the people who sat in them. Unbelievable. We'll talk about that later. Step one, get this shed somewhat looking reasonable.
School. Back to school, back to school. Back to school, back to school. We're going back to school, back to school.
Well, as you can see, everybody, step one is complete. I sort of tidied the place up and moved a few things around and got the desk ready. So this is great. Like, you know, I love mooching around these sheds, the stuff you find. Look at these old bolts, you know, sort of a load of screws. A Dr. Hand socket set, some sort of sander, levels, a handy box here full of different sizes of plugs and screws, rust primer. Don't know if I'll be using that in the desk, it might be a bit too old. If I'm disturbed by a stranger, I'm covered. And our first aid box full of stuff. Well, staples and first aid. Yeah, I think there is a connection somewhere there. Hopefully you won't need to find out. So yeah, we're ready now for the restoration. Look at this, even a piece of palm, holy palm in the window. I better add a new bit of palm to that before I begin. So let's see anyhow how this project goes. I mean, this is only the beginning, so this school desk is going to be brought back to life. Thanks everyone for subscribing. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and follow me on this journey of restoring the famous Carrickallen School Desk.